Finite and non-finite verbs. In this video, we'll discuss about finite verbs, non-finite verb, and infinitive, gerund, and participles. So let's start it. Verbs are placed under two categories. Number one, finite verbs, and number two, non-finite verbs. First, let's talk about finite verbs. A finite verb is limited by the person and number of subject. Like Rohan plays and Rohan and Mohan play. In sentence number 1, the subject Rohan is in singular form and so the verb plays is also in singular form. And in sentence number 2, the subject Rohan and Mohan is plural and so the verb play is also in plural form. So these are called finite verbs. Let's move further. Non-finite verbs. A non-finite verb is not limited by person and number of subject. Like he likes to visit hill stations and they like to visit hill stations. In both the sentences, to visit is a verb but it remains unchanged. It is a non-finite verb. There are three types of non-finite verbs. Number 1, infinitive. Number 2, gerund. And number 3, participle. We'll discuss it one by one. First, infinitive. An infinitive is the base form of a verb. Its structure is to plus verb first form. It is not limited by the number of person and subject. It functions as a noun. For example, to walk, to talk, to sit, etc. Uses of infinitives. As subject of a verb, like to err is human. As object of a verb, people like to gossip. As complement of a verb, my friend made me to face the situation. As object of a preposition, the baby is about to fall. As case in opposition to a noun or pronoun, it is your responsibility to look after your family. Now, infinitive without the word to. There are some verbs which take the infinitive after them without the word to. Such verbs are let, make, see, need, dare, hear, bid, observe, etc. Examples are I let him go, I saw him go, I made her laugh. Now, number 2, gerund. A word having the characteristics of a noun as well as of a verb is called a gerund. A gerund is a noun made from a verb by adding ing. For example, coming, going, etc. Uses of gerunds. Gerund as a subject. Smoking is bad for health. Gerund as an object. I love reading. Gerund as complement of a verb. Seeing is believing. Gerund after preposition. I am fond of painting. Gerund as case in opposition to the pronoun it. It is worth mentioning. Now let's talk about third type of non-finite verb, that is participle. A participle is the form of verb which has the characteristics of a verb as well as an adjective. Form is verb plus adjective is equal to participle. For example, he told me an amusing incident. Participles are of three types. Number one, present participle. Number two, perfect participle. And number three, past participle. Let's talk about one by one. Present participle. Its form is verb first form plus ing as talking, singing, working, etc. Uses of present participles, like see the example. As an adjective, I saw a drowning man. As a subject, complement. This film is entertaining. As an object complement, he left me crying. To combine main sentence, seeing the police, the criminal ran away. Next, perfect participle. Its form is having plus verb third form. Uses of perfect participle. In active voice, having plus past participle as having done. In passive voice, having been plus past participle as having been done. Present participles help to combine sentences, like having completed the task, I want to play with my friends. Now, past participle. Its form is verb first form plus d or ed or en or n. Uses of past participle. As an adjective, I picked up fallen leaves. As a subject complement, the shop was burnt. To combine sentences, she entered the room. She was accompanied by her sister. We can write accompanied by her sister. She entered the room.